What's up, guys? Pippy here, and this is episode 74 of my Road to Glory. And today is the moment of truth. We're gonna find out if we win Division One or not. But before that, we're gonna go ahead and play the MLS All-Star Week tournament, and we're in the final, of course. And that's the team I built very quickly before we go into the match. Pretty nice team, players I'm familiar with, and I have had a good experience with in the past. So I went ahead and put them into a 4-3-3-4 team. And I've been using 4-3-3-4 a lot recently, and I've had pretty good success with it. So that's why I keep using it. For any of you guys wondering why I'm not using like the 4-2-2-2 like I have with my other teams. But yeah, we come across that guy in the final, as you saw his team right there. Very strange side. It wasn't too strong. I didn't even know most of the players he had, and he had a 4-4-1-1, which just made it all that much weirder. But he made it to the final somehow, and I wasn't gonna underestimate him. But we would get things started on 5 minutes in. Low cross to Michael Bradley, who scores that nice little goal, slides and tucks it away. So early on, we have the lead, and we would get a second chance to double our lead. Not too long after that first goal, in the 9th minute, right over here, Obafemi Martins bangs it. Keeper dives to the near post, but Obafemi Martins goes to the far post, and he gives us the 2-0 lead. It's a pretty good start. 10 minutes in, we have the 2-0 lead. Things are looking pretty good, but we can only try and score more goals because we know there's plenty of time and he can pull something out of the bag, and that's what we would try to do. 34th minute, he would go on the attack, but a great block from Bessler right there. Regains possession, gives it to Bradley. Bradley gives it to Martins, who's through on goal. Martins pushes it around the keeper and gets his second goal of the game and makes our lead 3-0. He gets his second goal of the game, not his second lead of the game, gets the second goal of the game. And we are up 3-0, so looking like we might win the tournament at this point. Second half, he would have a chance from a corner over here. Heads it, but we managed to clear it away. He gets the rebound, though, and shoots it and bangs it in. Very nice goal right there from, who is that? Is that Beasley, who is actually a left back? Pretty good shot he has, I believe. And yeah, gets him a consolation goal right there, 3-1. And this guy is putting on the pressure. He wants to get that second goal if he can and lower the lead and maybe even come back, but we held on, and in the 53rd minute, we would have a chance over here. Bradley gives it to Giovinco, Giovinco to Jones, and Jones back to Giovinco, and Giovinco one-on-one with the keeper, tucks it away to the right side, and now we have the 4-1 lead, so we have the 3-goal cushion once again. And in the 70th minute, we went ahead and tried to do some subs, but that guy said, you know what, I've had enough, and he rage quit. So we win the MLS All-Star Week tournament, so that's another trophy in the bag, 7,820 coins, and we're going to go ahead and see who we get in the pack. And we open the pack, and we get nobody too good, but we do get a few Argentinian players, which isn't too bad. We get Rojo in there, Caballero, and I'm not sure who the other shock striker is, but it's always nice getting Argentinian players in packs, especially when the pack isn't that good. It makes it a little bit better. And we're going to go into Division 1, and these next two games are pretty important, to be honest, because if we lose any of these two, well, even if we lose this one right now, our chances of winning Division 1 are completely out of the bag. And yeah, very nerve-wracking. This is the farthest I've made it to winning Division 1. And I'm just very nervous, more nervous than a final, to be honest, because just one mistake can lead to the end of all the hard work we've done. But anyways, you go into the game over here with the Premier League side, and we come across this guy who has a pretty strong side. Very nice midfield right there with Suarez and Ibrahimovic at the striker roles. So pretty intimidating squad, but we were going to try to give it our best to win this game, or at least tie it if we could. And we started off pretty well because Ramirez gives a pass to Sturridge right there. Sturridge gives a great one to Sanchez, and Sanchez tucks it away. 3 minutes in, we have the lead. It's looking pretty good, but we need to get that second goal and maybe even that third goal, because you never know in Division 1. Sturridge drew on goal 12 minutes in, and he gives a low cross to Di Maria, but Di Maria hits it right at the goalkeeper's arms. However, he throws it, and we manage to win the ball back with Ramirez, who gives it to Shirley. Shirley to Sturridge, Sturridge back to Shirley, and Shirley tucks it away with finesse right there. And we have the 2-0 lead, so things are looking pretty good. I have a feeling that I might win this game, but it's not over till the fat lady sings, and that guy was a definite, he was definitely the epitome of that, because Right there in the 17th minute, he has a great chance right there with Cavani, shoots it from distance, unlucky to hit the post, but we still have the 2-0 lead. And this guy was just piling on the pressure, and you'll see what I mean in a few seconds over here. Di Maria gets corner, and we unluckily hit the post right there. Could have made our lead 3-0, but Sanchez a little bit unfortunate not to have scored right there. And in the 29th minute, we would try to go on the attack again, trying to get that third goal. And this guy is proving tough to score on after those two. And he would go on the counter attack over here. 30th minute. Who was that? Cavani gave it to Ibrahimovic to Suarez, and Suarez is going to finish at 9 times out of 10. And now he is back in the game because it's 2-1. And I'm starting to panic a little bit because I know that I don't necessarily need a win, but a tie would do, but you never know. I'm trying to win the game and especially not lose it because that would be horrendous. But a dumb mistake right there from the defender and Courtois. Defender does some weird pass to Courtois. Courtois tries to head it, and not only does he try to head it, but he heads it so weak that it ends up going to his player, and he gets the second goal of his game. And now things are 2-2, and I'm biting my nose at this point because I feel like this guy has the momentum, and he is definitely showing like he could score a third. And in the 45th minute, he would try to do that right there. Great little bit of skill right there. And Ibrahimovic tucks it away, gets them to come back. 3-2, we're down, and I'm absolutely nervous as hell because if I don't score another and I end up losing this game, I will hate myself for giving up a 2-goal cushion. But we weren't going to give up there. And going into the second half, I drank a little bit of water, said, come on, don't let this slip. However, Suarez goes through on a counterattack and makes it 4-2. So at this point, I'm thinking, yeah, Division 1 is definitely not going to happen. I don't think. We're not going to win the title. But there was something in the back of my head that thought, you know what, we could at least tie this game, right? And I kept that in mind. And I knew there was plenty of time left, and I could at least possibly sneak away with 2 goals and make it 4-4. But I don't know. I still had this little bit of doubt. But I still wasn't going to give up. Sturridge right there runs down the wing, gives it to Shirley. Shirley tucks it away. 4-3, and we're back in this game. And it was the 60th minute, and I said, you know what, let's get some fresh legs in here because we could do with some changes. Bring on Doumbia right there. And I just brought on attackers because I wanted to attack. I did not want to lose this game. I wanted to at least draw it if I could. As you see right there, I bring on, was it Witzel? Witzel and Fernandinho with, of course, Doumbia in for Sturridge. So we're 4-3. I'm all out attack in 80th minute. Great pass to Doumbia. Doumbia threw on goal over here. Blasted with his left foot. Hits the top crossbar. Highly unfortunate. However, bounces back to Doumbia, and Doumbia bangs it into the top right. And at this point, I was going crazy. I'm like, yes, the dream is still alive, boys. The dream is still alive. And in the 85th minute, I went back on bounce because I didn't want to concede another one. And Di Maria gives it to Sanchez. Sanchez waiting for somebody to get open. Gives it right there to Walker. Walker to Di Maria. Di Maria to Sanchez. Sanchez sees Doumbia through on goal. Defender makes a mistake. Doumbia punishes him. Takes it. Shoots it. Scores. And now we have the lead once again. In the 90th minute, 5-4, we win the game. What an amazing game that was. Comeback after comeback, and we proved victorious in the end as we get the 3 points. And now we're just 1 point away from the Division 1 title. What a very nerve-wracking game. I thought I was going to win it, then I thought I was going to lose it, and I ended up winning it. What a strange but very nerve-wracking game. And we're going to go into the last game of the episode, and this is probably the most important game we've played this whole series because with just a tie, we can be Division 1 champions. So I went ahead, put Pink Sturridge in there for the normal Sturridge, and I put Pelé on the bench. I told you guys that if things would get close to the Division 1 title, I would put those two in there, and that's what I did. And hopefully they would prove themselves in this game against this guy who has a 3-4-1-2 Russian League side. Not too strong of a side, but he has some pretty nice cards in there. He had Inform Hulk, who is probably a pace demon. His normal card is fast, so I can't imagine how fast his Inform card is. But he would get things started over here. Great pass to Rondon right there. Take out my goalkeeper. And the poor mistake for me to take out my goalkeeper. I thought Courtois wouldn't be able to catch up, but Rondon heads it past Courtois, and now we're down 1-0. and I'm starting to panic a little bit, but I know that there's still a good chance for us to get a goal back, and that's all I need. All I need is a draw. But of course, I'm gonna fight for the win because that would be a little bit more convincing. And in the 15th minute, Sturridge threw on goal, rounds the goalkeeper. This guy pulls out his goalkeeper. Poor mistake from him, and we make things level with Sturridge right there. So Pink Sturridge already proving that he has goal scoring ability. And we would try and search for that second goal because we could win this game if we play as good as we did last game, maybe a little bit better because we did make some stupid mistakes last game. But Matic right there sees Shirley through on, not Shirley, it looks like Shirley from a distance. Sanchez goes in with the low cross, gives it to Sturridge, and Sturridge tucks it away. And now we have the 2-1 lead, so we're in the driver's seat. If we win this game, we get the title. So pretty good lead that we have right now. We just have to try and see if we can maybe get a second goal just to put the cherry on the top. And that's what we would try to do over here. But he defends well, goes on the counterattack, and Rondon through on goal again. Incredibly dumb mistake from Onoha right there. He tried to shield the player, but I didn't even make him do that. I made him go to the ball, but EA said, no, 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 trust me, shield the defender. And we ended up paying the price. Rondon finishes it, gets his second goal of the game, and now things are 2-2. Just have to watch out that we don't concede another, because then we're in a tough spot. But Felipe Luis sees Sturridge through on goal and finds him through that gap in the defense. Sturridge one-on-one with the keeper, and right before the half, he gives us the 3-2 lead. So we have a hat-trick right now for Sturridge, already proving that he is better than the normal card from the looks of it. And we have the lead, just hoping to get that fourth goal to completely seal off this game. And in the 50th minute, we would go on a counter attack right over here. Sturridge sees Shirley. Shirley through on goal, pushes it around the goalkeeper, finesses it. Great little bit of skill and goal. Well, not even skill, but just a nice shot, finesse, goal. And we have the 4-2 lead. So it looks like we might be crowned Division 1 champions. But just in case, I do bring on some subs. Bring on Thiago Silva right there for retired Onoha. Bring on, I'm not sure if I bring on Koscielny. Yeah, I bring on Koscielny for what's his name, Company, and Pelé in for Sturridge, because I bet you guys really wanted to see how Pelé would play, and he would get a chance not too long after coming on. And you'll see over here, Ramirez gets the ball from Sanchez. Ramirez gives it to Pelé. Pelé, weirdly enough, manages to get the ball right there, shoots it but can't finish it. Poor finish from Pelé, to be honest, but a good chance, and he wasted it. And that was enough to win the game. We are Division 1 champions. We win that game 4-2. We get the 3 points, and I'm pretty sure that puts us at about 25 points, if I'm not mistaken. We win Division 1. We get the coins. We get another trophy. And wow, what an accomplishment, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. This has been episode 74. My name is Pipidid, and I'm out.